lovers and
Good
inspirers.
evening. Hello, everyone.
Good evening, everybody.
I'm Pastor Zainab,
And I'm Pastor Precious.
and today we are your hosts for the evening. I'm so excited for today. So, as you know, today is our fashion and beauty theme service. I'm very, very excited. I know oh, you look gorgeous. I know some of you are here today to enjoy and learn from a masterclass to a fashion panel. I am very, very excited for that.
I'm excited too.
Yeah? Okay, so we do have an announcement that we need to make sure that everyone's aware of. So next week, Sunday, we have a bigger service on the 16th, and that is literally where all our other churches across board will be coming together to have a bigger program and a bigger service. And I do hope to see all of you guys there to represent Loves and Inspirers. Are you going to be there? Yeah, you're going to be there? Are you going to be there? Okay. Yes.
And just to let you know as well, in April, we'll be having our annual Gloss Summit. Please can I get a round of applause?
Woo!
And this Gloss Summit will basically be showcasing all things health and wellness and beauty, from makeup artists to hair brands to you name it. We'll be having that in April.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Do you want to announce something quickly before we do a good icebreaker?
Yes, so if media team could be kind and please help me get my QR codes up on the screen. Be kind. Thank you. So, just to announce, I'm now starting a writing community called Excel. So, if you know me, I have been doing poetry for about 7 years now, and instead of taking a back seat, I'm now starting a writing community for all things writing. So, songwriters, poets, spoken word artists, music, you name it, authors as well included. So if you're into writing, if you're into poetry, if you're into writing music, then please join my WhatsApp community, or actually first follow my Instagram. Please can everyone please follow my Instagram, like right now.
Yeah, I can see they're following.
So everybody's phones up. Yes. And I'm going to do what Pastor Goodness does best. I'm going to watch the follows go up.
Let me even look as well. Okay, it's going up.
No, don't lie. I haven't seen anything yet.
Okay.
Yes, it is actually going up. I'm going to wait for a couple more. Just make sure you scan it. And then if you are interested, you can also come and meet me after service to get involved if you're a writer and anything like that.
Okay, so we're going to go into something a bit more fun and engaging. So underneath your seats, you do have a piece of paper. We will be playing a bingo game. So on there, you have some brands from fashion to beauty. And literally, you just have to guess the brands and write down the name of the company. Once you feel it all, definitely shout bingo, and then we would then pick the best winner. But of course, go around, speak to the person next to you, find a partner. Only 2 people, please, and let's see who wins.
Everybody enjoy service. Thank you.
Could've been a movie star. Could've been a movie star. Could've been a movie star. But he chose a life of a gangbanger.
I'm the gospel for the ghetto. This is my ghetto gospel. So much blood crying out. I spilled blood cars. Got to. Welcome to the concrete jungle. When them shots boom, no parents at home. So it's the streets the young flock. I do this for the fatherless and the single.
Hey guys, don't forget you can find a partner next to you and play the game. Okay, I can see someone's about to win. Of course, our Pastor Casey will be ahead.
I can't blame him. Now we're strapping on the pavement, and all these dons barking like the place near raining. Much war in the ends with jail or death. From boys to men, now they're gripping on skanks for getting in school. That was the same guy that you asked for.
Is somebody cheating over here? Excuse me. Did you just take someone else's paper? Okay, he's definitely disqualified. So let's see. I think I didn't hear it, but I saw hands up, so it doesn't count. I saw some. Okay, Pastor Casey has said bingo. All right. All right, Pastor Casey, come up. Okay, so it's not bingo. Oh, sorry, I saw you take someone else's paper. We're not allowed cheaters. Who's got the bingo? You. Okay. Let's see. Let's see the paper. Why? Is it hard? Oh. Okay. Sir, do you want to read?
What now? Want to read it now? Nike, Burberry, Converse, Puma, Calvin Klein, Hermes, Fendi, Yves Saint Laurent, Timberland, Ralph Lauren, Adidas, Versace, Louis Vuitton, Fred Perry, Chanel.
It's accepted. It's standards. It's standards. Okay, thank you very much. I mean, I don't know if it's allowed, but he is an expert and he's a pro. All right, thank you all. I do hope you enjoyed it, and we will go again next time.
Every time when it start, when I need me, no. Tell my mama all the time on the TV, no. Fuck around, stay alive, if you see me, no. That shit kinda tedious. I'm a minute for some time, gon' Girl, I'm in your CJCCD. Know you heard about it, let me get it on T. And you know I'm holding out for the G63. That she wanna Louis and a VV. Ride them on the CJCCD. Know you heard about it, let me get it on T. And you know I'm holding out for the G63.
Good evening, lovers and inspirers. My name is Pastor Jerusha, and I'm here to give you guys some fashion insights. I'm going to styles. I'm joking. I'm not going to style anyone, but I am going to have some fashion experts up here to speak with me and give you guys some fashion insights and, you know, tell us a bit about what they do. And there's a special surprise, but I'm going to leave that to the end because obviously I would ruin it. But it's fine. I'm going to welcome up Pastor Michael. Welcome, welcome, sir. You can pick any seat. And also Pastor Casey, the winner of our bingo.
Can we give one more round of applause for Pastor Faye and Pastor Michael's fits, please?
Whoa. Since we had a shout out for Pastor Faye's outfit, please, sir, come and give us a 360. Thank you. Woo! Whoa,
No, they said come and give us a 360.
In the middle, please, sir. In the middle, please,
Yeah, 100%.
sir. No, please.
100%.
Take center stage. Wow. This is a jacket,
Thank
though.
you, sir.
This is a jacket, though.
Yeah, that's fire.
Wow. Wow. We didn't know that we had extra fashion experts in the room. I didn't know. Anyway, oh my goodness. Floor team, these chairs, though. Let's not embarrass ourselves this evening. Anyways,
I thought someone was setting me up.
No setup, sir. So today, guys, you saw under your chairs, there are red and green cards. If you want to bring them out, we're going to do 3 fashion statements, which you guys are going to answer since you are so well versed in the fashion world. And we're going to see if the audience agree or disagree with you. So, shall we get started? Are you guys ready? Are you guys? Oh, no, you guys are not ready. I'm sorry. Are you guys ready? Can I see your red and green cards, please? Red and green cards. Has everyone got red and green cards? Everyone got some? Everyone got them? Perfect. Okay, so the first statement is, do you think it should be considered a crime to still be wearing skinny jeans in 2025? Please go ahead. Please answer. So green is agree, red is disagree. Oh, so you disagree? Oh, sir, I can see you're wearing skinny jeans. Yes, so we're going to hear from Pastor Michael and Pastor Casey on what they think about skinny jeans in 2025. Please go ahead, sir.
You know what? I actually think with certain outfits they can actually run.
Okay.
Like, I genuinely think that everyone has a different like dress sense. And
The only
it really,
click is coming from the person with the skinny jeans on. That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, 100%. Like, I actually think it depends on the person's style. And if they make it look good, then they make it look good. It just
Okay,
can't
that's fair. That's fair enough.
You know what? I couldn't agree more because there's certain trainers you just can't wear flare jeans with.
100%.
Okay, fine.
Broski, what's going on? So skinny jeans can run with it. Do you
Okay,
get? So I
the
think it
fashion-
still looks good if you style it well. Nice, but don't wear skinny jeans with some blown trainers either. Like,
Yeah, hell no.
What's
Look
a blown
tired.
trainer for those in the audience that don't understand that terminology?
I'm trying to think of something like.
Stan Smiths or like...
Stan Smiths, wow.
It's a
Does
bit
anyone
orange.
remember those? Those are like 2012. You meant some people may
They're
not be
all
old
still
enough
Still
here.
around. They're still around.
They're still
Oh,
around,
wow.
but they're
Okay,
tired.
wow.
man.
That's crazy. Okay, so we're going to move on to the second statement. What's one thing you think is a revolutionary fashion trend? So you will answer and the audience will agree or disagree with you. Yes. Please take your time. Wow, phones are out. Oh, wow.
No, I gotta show you, look.
I'll say leather jeans.
Leather jeans. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say leather jeans.
Okay. We've got some agrees, some disagrees. Oh, in the middle. Okay.
What?
I think. They
Okay.
are. I think they're revolutionary, and I'll tell you why. Like back in the days, leather jeans is a bit like, you know, why you wearing leather pants, especially for guys, anyways.
Okay.
It's like why you wearing leather pants, and some of them don't, you know, sit right. But recently, you've had some designers do it well, and it looks even better.
I couldn't
so
agree
it
more.
becomes something that you can, on a day-to-day, wear without it being a special occasion or without being a biker. But
Actually-
in the past, you know, if you see someone wearing leather jeans on the normal day, it's a bit like, what's going on, bro? But over time, they've evolved. So I'll go with it. I'll go with leather jeans.
I do agree. I actually wish I got media team to get pictures because I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was 17th, the Denim Tears and Levi's collaboration.
yeah.
That was an all leather two-piece.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
look
that
at
was
me,
dope.
some
That was
fashion
white cotton,
knowledge.
that was
That
cold.
was a dope outfit, and I think you styled something in it, right?
I
That's why
did.
you're
I
shouting
did.
yourself out.
That's why I'm shouting myself out. Yes,
But
I am a
that
mini
was
fashion
good
expert.
fit. That was a good fit that you chose.
was a
there.
very good
And
fit.
Again, think about it. Like if you think like a few years back, a full leather piece like that on a guy is a bit like,
I
you
agree.
know, what's
I
going
agree.
on. But Denim Tears actually designed it well and it looks right. So I think I'll stick with my answer. Leather jeans.
I agree.
All right. Revolutionary, yeah?
Yep.
Nah, if you listen to Jim Jones, Max B, Cameron, if you know about them back in the day, if you listen to that sort of music and you didn't know about this belt, I do not know for you. Even now, they're starting to make a comeback now. I think they're revolutionary. It's called a BB Simmons belt, yeah?
Oh, wow. I feel like this is going to be
Like-
interesting.
I think these
I
are
do
so
agree.
fire, bro.
I do agree that they're
Revolutionary.
Good trend, but I wouldn't say they're revolutionary.
Revolutionary, I'll tell you why.
Oh, people are unsure.
I'll tell
so
you
if
why.
you couldn't see the image, sorry, if you
I'll tell
couldn't
you
see the
again.
image, it's basically a belt
Revolutionary.
that is encrusted with diamonds and it's got the fattest buckle I've seen in my life.
BB Simmons. They revolutionized accessories.
Okay, we're giving
I'll
half and half in the room.
I'll explain why. And bear in mind, everyone's answer would be different. The reason why I gave the answer that I did is because if you think about a belt, you're just going to think about a leather material that goes around your waist. Or you might think about a designer with a logo all over it. But something like this, where you actually make it flashy, they were the first to do it. That's what I think is revolutionized how belts are, which is a statement in fashion.
Okay, amazing. We have one last statement and then we're going to go into what you guys actually do. So, is quiet luxury the new way of fashion? And if you don't know what quiet luxury is, it's basically, for example, if you have an LV t-shirt, it is not pasted LV on the front, but it is just, you know, subtle, but it's still designer. Yes. The new way of fashion, is that the new in thing?
No,
No?
no.
It's not new.
No?
No, it's
Okay.
not new. I think every brand has has a wide range of things. You have different people. There's people that like flashy stuff and there's people that like quiet stuff. So every brand, every successful brand should aim to have t-shirts, jeans, whatever it is that you make, some that have your logo all over it and people can tell that that's your brand, and some that have your logo, you know, in a subtle place where it's pretty much plain and you can wear it with anything. For example, I'm wearing Rick Owens jeans, but unless you know, you wouldn't know that it's Rick Owens. Do you get what I mean? So it's Rick Owens, but it's not pasted all over it. Like there's no Rick Owens monogram all over it. But then there's certain things that you would see a big Rick Owens written out across the chest. So it just depends on the person, depends on the preference.
I think it's funny that you say that because I can see this wonderful t-shirt that you're wearing.
Yeah.
Please, can you tell us where it's from?
It's from me. But you know
You
when I
guys
say
think
from
he
me-
said me, but M.E. is actually
Yeah.
it's still him.
So me,
Very
me,
good
me,
play on
whichever way
words,
it's
very
me.
good play
But
on
yeah,
words.
It's my design.
Amazing. Can you tell us a bit about that, please?
Cool. I started designing in 2019. Started designing in 2019. 2020, I did my first sample like exhibition where people got to see what I was working with. And then after that, I just went into experimenting and just trying different things. I decided to make this my official first drop. The reason why it's a love and it's mainly trying to pass a message of love in a world where there's a lot of negativity, a lot of hating. And love is a very open subject, if you get what I mean. It could mean anything.
Yeah.
But for me, it means compassion, it means helping people, it means changing lives. That's what it means for me. It could mean something different for you, it could mean something different for anybody. So it's very universal. So that's why I decided to make this my first drop.
I really like that. And if you guys take a look on the rack, we can see a few of the ME pieces and they are absolutely beautiful. Yeah, deserves a round of applause. And let's hear a bit about you, Pastor Casey. What is it about your background that brought you into fashion? What do you do and on a day-to-day, and how did you get into it?
If I'm completely honest with you, I grew up, if you were here the last time I spoke, I grew up in this area and you're not very exposed to fashion or things like that. Telling the story, I remember I went to go see my grandma who lives in an estate called Pembury, not too far from here, and I was wearing like something I considered to be so cold. And one of the elders pulled me to the side and he's like, listen, go upstairs, get changed, never wear this again. Because it's almost like being different in a place like this almost isn't accepted. But then I had influences like my mum, who was like a stylist and so creative. And then I think I just kind of developed a thing where it's like, I just don't want to look bad and I don't want to see people look bad. I've spent the past 10 years in luxury retail fashion, and after a conversation with my mentor / leader, I started a platform called Fashion Forward. I'm going to be interactive with you guys.
Can we get a round of applause for that?
Thank you.
We'll definitely get more into what Fashion Forward is.
100%.
Okay, so one question that I'm going to ask you both is, for people that are into fashion that are in this room today and those that are watching online, what are the biggest challenges you have faced in this industry, and how did you overcome them to get to where you are now?
I'm going to be interactive. If you know what a fashion designer is, put your hand up. If you know what a stylist is, keep your hand up. If you know what a fashion journalist is, keep your hand up. If you know what a fashion psychologist is, keep your hand up. Okay. Now, all those hands that went down, that was my biggest problem. Knowing that you had a love for an industry, but you don't know exactly what to get into. And I remember during my time in fashion, I met so many people over the years that wanted to get into fashion, but they didn't know what, they didn't know how. So that's really what Fashion Forward is about, building a community, a platform that allows people to discover who they are and also express themselves within that.
Amazing. And you, Pastor Michael?
To answer your question, as a designer, what was my biggest challenge is what you wanted to know, right? I would say brand awareness. I'll say brand awareness. I think that's a challenge that a lot of people face when you're starting off, and how to get over it is the next question to that. I would say just being part of a community. So, for example, like a community like this, if you think about it, there's about 50, maybe more people in this room. If everyone here is aware of what your brand is and everyone here shares what you're doing and what you're bringing out, guess how many followers each of them have? Some people in here have 10,000 followers, some people in here have more. So if everyone in this room being part of this community of yours were to share what you're doing, you get brand awareness easily. So yeah, being part of a community definitely conquers that.
Okay, and off the back of that, how do you, as a fashion designer, strike the balance between business and brand awareness via social media?
Ask that question again.
So, as a fashion designer, I'm sure you're on social media to create brand awareness, as you were saying. How do you strike the balance between the business side of things and the actual brand awareness on social media?
Very good question. For me personally, I'm still learning the balance because I don't like social media, as I've discussed with you many times. I'm not really keen on it, but we're in a world where it's very important, so you have to get clued up. How do you balance it? For me, genuinely, I just focus on my creativity. I focus on the business side of it, and I let the social media growth happen naturally. And with the help again of my community, people sharing what I do, people liking, reposting, buying, things like that. That's how I let the social media side handle itself. So for me personally, I prefer to focus on my creativity and the business side of it.
Okay, that's very fair. And please tell us how everyone can connect with you guys on social media, or maybe they can come speak to you after service. Just tell us a bit about how they can connect.
Yeah, so definitely walk up to me after service and speak to me. I might not look it, but I'm very approachable. I'm a nice guy. But on Instagram, you can follow me on MEKEADE_. That's MEKEADE_.
Don't worry, guys. We will reshare that because I know you missed it. But Pastor Casey.
If you want to find me on social media, Instagram, you can find me by searching Bishop of Luxury. Alternative, you want to find a platform, Fashion Forward UK_. But you can also find me after service.
Amazing. Can we get a round of applause for these amazing individuals? That has been it from us. Make sure to connect with these amazing people, and we will have our exhibition just on the corner of the amazing ME pieces that we have in today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely incredible, meeting all the brands, amazing brands as well, that I know are going to do absolutely incredible. They are really, really something else, and even just to see how new they are, it's incredible to see how amazing they are as well. We, having community events and meeting obviously new people and new brands and everything like that. So Thank you so much for coming.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Pastor Ozzy. I'm 30 years old and I'm a freelance hairstylist who has been a hairstylist now for just over 15 years. So today I'm going to do a quick masterclass showing all you beautiful young ladies how to take your look from day to night. So with my beautiful model, Marceline. No, you're doing too much. So what we're going to do today is, as you can see, her hair's just nice and straight. It's been pressed out. She's had a long day at work, uni. Where did you go? Okay, so now she's about to, go out with the girls. She's about to have a good time. So quickly, we're just going to add some curls and we're going to show you how to use a straightener. So that way you don't have to have multiple tools, but you're able to use one tool to get multiple results. Are we following, guys? Wonderful. So before we do anything, we must always protect. We don't want you outside smelling like burnt straighteners. Some of your friends, you need to tell them, they need to stop. Yep, we're going to make sure we're covered, we're protected. Yep, perfect. And then because we're doing a quick look and because we're not trying to take forever, we're going to start from the front and literally frame her hair. So the curls are going to start round here and then at the bottom we're just going to do like quick ones, and then it's going to create an illusion that we've spent hours doing our hair, but really it took us like 5 minutes. So depending on how much time you have, if you were able to use the pin curls like what we're going to do, they can last anywhere between a couple of hours or 2 days. You can get, depending on what you're working with, the hair quality, etc. You can actually have your hair for some time. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to take this section of hair, and as I press, I'm going to go under, wrap around, and we're going to follow through. We're going to keep going round. So initially, I started doing hair as like a side hustle. I come from a very big family. I'm number 4 of 6 kids. So when you want to go out with your friends, you need money and your parents are just going to tell you no. So I was like, okay, what can I do to enable that I've got the finances to be able to go out with my friends? So I just literally during playtime, I would do cane rolls in the playground for cheeky $5. And then when I got to college, more and more people wanted me to do their hair. So then I elevated. So my older sister also used to do hair, so she used to do my hair for me after school, for school. And then one day she was meant to do my hair and she decided to go to uni and leave me with my hair not done. So I had to stand in front of my mirror and learn instantly how to do my own hair. So from that, I then started doing other people's hair. I was notorious for cutting and curling, so I used to be called Ozzy's Cuts. I was very notorious for cutting and curling. So from there, really, I just found more of a love for and a passion actually for the industry and learning more about the intricacy of hair, the theory of hair, the theory of the hair cuticle, the scalp and hair health. So literally, that's where it started from, and it's really progressed since then. I've gone on to do several different projects. I've worked with different artists because I literally do a lot of different type of hair. So I work, I do industry shoots, I do editorials, I do magazine covers, I do video shoots, I also teach. Because we need a new generation of hairstylists that actually have knowledge and know what they're doing. No more traction alopecia, no more burning, no more, hairstylists just doing really wicked things to us. And a lot of the times it's literally because of lack of knowledge. So it's just about educating the next generation and ensuring that we get better hairstylists that actually know what they're doing and why they're doing it. So you're in safe hands. Yeah.
Is it can people use minoxidil on their bald spots or
They can, but again, knowing hair theory, there's different, each hair strand has like a different life cycle and a follicle. So sometimes people have like dormant hair follicles, which means that nothing is going to happen. There's no minoxidil or anything that's going to give you what you want. So some people are going to have to go to Turkey and they're going to have to, or go to Harley Street, you know, depending on your budget. And get it sorted out. But then there's some people that, with like Demerol PRP, different treatments currently on hand, they're able to then salvage their edges and get something back. But not everybody can. Have any more questions for me?
I think there's more questions actually. Oh, sorry.
Is it better to curl with a straightener or a curler?
It's really dependent on the look that you're going for, but also, if you can do it, because a lot of people can't actually curl with straighteners. So that's another reason why I'm so keen on teaching people, because it gives them the opportunity to learn a skill set that they didn't originally have. So we're just gonna, not pretend, but we're just gonna pretend that all her hair is done. We've only done half. So now that we've curled it, we're gonna let them set. We've got our pin curls in, and then for every curl, we do like just a quick finish with hairspray. This enables and lets us know and ensures that the curls will be held for as long as possible. Following this. Again, it can last between like 1 to 2 days, depending on what they're doing and how like frequent they are, what they're doing outside when they're going out. Like after you go out, because sometimes we have messy nights out, and then the next day we might just need to wash the unit or wash our hair. So it's all dependent on the activities that were, done while the curls were in. But anywhere between 1 to 2 days.
I have a question. What have been your biggest challenges so far, and have you ever wanted to kind of like change what you're doing because maybe it's not popular, or you may get bored? So there's a lot of questions.
Challenges. I think one of the main challenges I found for myself personally is social media. So when I initially first started doing hair, I used to get a lot of clients strictly from word of mouth. And so when social media became the new, in quotes, word of mouth, it was something that I found like very hard to get involved with, because I'm like a perfectionist. So Marceline will tell you that we can do content all the time, and I'll look at the video and I'll be like, no. Or like if I wanted to get a certain agenda across in my videos, if I feel that hasn't been captured, I'd be like, no. So I think social media for me was like one of my biggest challenges. So that's why I'm very much like, I go to like different events and network. I try to still engage with people and let them know what I do. But I still understand that I need to get social media like under wraps, if that makes sense. So now I have like a social media manager and different things, because where I fail, I know that someone else can help me. Yeah.
So with the treatments you say you do, right?
Yeah.
With the clients that you encounter.
Yeah.
Does your feelings ever get into it? Yeah, like let's say, what's the worst? You know that you said you might refer some clients to another place to get treatments.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your worst sight of a head, let's say, in your?
Okay, so with it depends. So with clients, especially when we do like natural hair treatments, etc., a lot of, especially like, should I say, ethnic women in like their 20s and 30s, especially because of the weather and how like our skin is, because we're not naturally meant to be in like such cold conditions. Like a lot of people have like really dry scalp, So if we're coming to you and like you haven't, you've just had like braids or like a sew-in, and then you take out your hair hasn't been like moisturized or anything, so you've got like really dry scalp. So there's a lot of build-up on the scalp that can sometimes just be a bit like, but you're here to do a job, so you just like clean their scalp properly, thoroughly. Like I like washing dirty scalps, because when they're clean, it's like they're proper squeaky clean. Yeah. Do you not enjoy washing?
It was enjoyable.
You didn't enjoy it?
It was enjoyable, the different types of hair styles.
Yeah, I think we literally meet so many people. There's people that have a lot of no hair. There's a lot of like the Lulu people also that have like no hair. So yeah. Yeah, those are the worst ones, the sparse hair and the dry scalps.
Hello, Pastor Shad, I have a question.
Oh, hi.
So my question is, you said 15 years as a hairdresser. I really appreciate the graft. What does it take for you to get to the next level, and what is the next level for you?
I think with me personally, I really want to focus like a lot on the educational side of things, because I've really understood that people are out here and they don't have a clue. Like even like in quotes, the normal channel that people would have when they were doing hairdressers is like you would go to school, you would get a qualification, then you would work in a salon, you would learn how like the salon floor works, and then you'd go off. But now everything's a lot different. You've got Instagram girls that just learn, in quotes, how to do hair in their bedroom. They're very unknowledgeable, and it's not their fault. They get money and then they get like a suite. So there's a lot of like interactions that they miss out. So things that they could learn on a salon floor, they won't, because they're just in a room literally by themselves, in quotes, doing their craft, but they don't have like the human touch, so they're not able to grow that way. So I think for me, my main issue or my main thing about doing the education is ensuring that those girls also are very knowledgeable and know what to do, even though they don't have the normal, in quotes, setting of where they would normally learn those things.
That's an amazing response, shameless plug. If you are looking at going down the education route, we're sitting right next to the Office of Education. They can help you get your accreditations.
We love that, we love that. I'll be speaking to you after. Okay.
We're gonna have one final question.
This is probably not an educational question, but to all my girlies out there, what do you think is their best hair glue, and what hair glue would you not recommend?
Oh, I ain't trying to catch a case, girl. But there's a beep hold, wouldn't recommend. A lot of people are very allergic to their ingredients, and they get like a lot of stuff. And then also what I would do is, or what I would recommend is the Ebin Active Glue, because that works for a lot of ladies and it does stay on for quite some time. Isn't that the glue that you use? Yeah, that's the glue she uses when she does clients. Sorry, what's your...
Excuse me, sir. I'm Mark. Sorry.
What's the name of your business?
MC Howdy.
Oh.
She taught me how to do my first sewing, guys.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, Pastor Ozzy, thank you so much for this amazing demo. Please tell us where we can connect with you so that people that want to learn can reach out.
Okay, so on Instagram, you can find me at the New Hair Society, where I work with a number of other stylists. We're like a community, literally trying to teach the next generation. So we've got like over 45 years of experience with all the ladies on the team, and we all specialize in different things. So whatever you want to learn, we can help you with that. Even if you just want to learn how to braid hair so you can do your little sister's hair or your mum's hair, you don't have to want to be the next superstar hairstylist. I believe that learning how to do hair is a craft and is one that we should all know how to do. So yeah, thank you guys. It's been fun.
What's going on, people? My name is Pastor Alex. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. Yeah, this is me. My name is Pastor Alex. I run a community called Limitless XYZ. Also doubles as a record label and a studio. So for those of you that are into music, or you know somebody that's into music, I'm the guy. But I'm here to perform a song of mine called Open. So you can play it from now. Let's go. Yeah. I want you to listen to me. That lost girl, listen. Yeah. bread, by the way. I want you to take in the words. You turn it up a bit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Regionally, racially, institutionally profiled. They sold us our culture. We didn't even have a choice. And my dogs got birds, not surprising that they went wild. Call us animals, guess we ain't meant to have a voice. I can tell you about a shark's tail where everybody's Marlowe or Barksdale. Ain't difficult to trap since a hard sell. How many of my queens gonna study health and social care till they realize social workers ain't social hair or supposed to care? I spent years fighting, conquering myself. Me and Alex going at it. Can't articulate my life, cinematic, so dramatic. All these scars just represent just how I stood through every challenge. And she don't wanna tell me, but I passed. Because the way mummy's boyfriend used to touch her, left her scarred. Kept it quiet for years, hoping time would heal her past. When she finally told her mum told her she was lying, but that's something to expect. Her mum's looking for respect. I found comfort in a man through the years of neglect. And of course she knows the truth, but to feel the disconnect within herself is incorrect. If I should deals with all the problems, single mother at inception. Tired of rejection, stop calling for help, cause when she did there's no reception. Now her son needs clothes, so her son hits road, cause she knows she can't provide it. Now her son's involved and breathe. Sometimes you have to go blind just to see. I was looking in the mirror and I swear I couldn't see that the person on the other side staring wasn't me. Life for existence, Christ or religion. Made a fruit salad out of all them fruits that's forbidden. Overcoming all my private battles made them sit and listen. I denied myself and put his body in a prison.
Yeah. See, I made this song cause I had a conversation with my friend and she was telling me about all the things that she's been through, and I started to think like, are our choices really our own when we never chose the background that we came from? But let's take a walk into my mind. Let's go.
I was made a father way before I knew I had a kid. It was right at times I thought bread and ours could coexist. Why I struggle, why we troubled, why my people die? Why am I so compelled and why I love you, why I cannot cry? Why I'm so impatient, I want nations but got so much pride. Why my body feeling wrong when I'm doing so much right? I spent 100 days, 100 nights on my broski line. When we from the sacred broke me, why I couldn't let it slide? Economy's flourishing, off my brother's publishing, reaping the benefit and selling from my government. Wonder why we're distributing, we were up in school. Never told us about no distribution, deals were just the fools. For my brothers, even when we're losing, never break the rules. Come on, coward, even though we suffered, at least we know we're cool. Where I'm from, your soul program for the girls that he like, for the clothes that he wear, to the shoes that he buy. My brother's trapped and did F just to fly to the buy. Take a picture and a vibe, just to post you some likes. I'm in the studio F and 5, God saying extra time, school of life. I stood there, my pen when it's lesson time. So I couldn't care if these words don't rhyme. School of life, I stood there, my pen when it's lesson time. So I couldn't care if these words don't rhyme. School of life, I stood there, my pen when it's lesson. Regionally, racially, institutionally profiled. They sold us our culture, we didn't even have a choice. And my dogs got birds, not surprising that they went wild. Call us animals, guess we ain't meant to have them. I can tell you about a shark's tail. Everybody's Marlowe or Barksdale. Ain't difficult to trap, it's a hard sell. How many of my queens gonna study health and social care? But social workers ain't social hair. How many of my queens gonna study health and social care till they realize social workers ain't social hair? How many of my queens gonna study health and social care till they realize social workers ain't social hair? Until they realize that social workers ain't social hair. Until they realize that social workers ain't social hair. You don't have to stand up, don't worry about it. But yeah, follow me on all social media platforms. It's _ the real bread. It used to be _ more bread. That's _ the real bread. And also follow Limitless. That's the record label, the studio, Limitless XYZ. This is the place to be. Thank you.
What's your worst client experience?
This lady proceeded to cast spells on us.
Hello, hi, welcome to the Beauty Pod. I'm Jessica. I'm Madeline. And I'm Basola, but people call me Coco. And we are this week's hosts. I want to know, what's your worst client experience?
This lady proceeded to cast spells on us.
Like, have you heard of Juju?
Like Judge.
Black magic. that hid a knife by the front door, a knife in the sofa, and my little cousin had one. I think people like clout more than they like crack.
Every single thing that the client was saying, it was a lie.
There's no excuse.
And asked them to speak for
because the thing is, you weren't shy when you were giving Vim on the video.
They're hotboxing the room. I became a referee because the hairstylist and her best friend decided to fight over the boyfriend. I don't mind getting involved in a little convo between my clients and their friends. You know me, I'm just
But
gonna
you know
talk
you
to
like
my
a bit of
friends. I love that.
Good evening, lovely inspirers. Hi, everyone. You might have seen me on the video there. My name is Pastor Maddie. I'm going to be doing a little talk for you tonight in the hopes to inspire someone in the room. I'm going to go through a little bit who I am, my story, how I got here. I do business, so I will be taking you through little struggles of business, little tips here and there, but mainly how I got here and what it actually takes to get to a place that I am. So if we could go to the next slide, please. So just to take it back, I'm going to give you a little bit about my background. But what I actually do today is I lead a luxury health and wellness clinic in Knightsbridge, who is currently expanding into 2 more locations in Mayfair and Westfield, White City. So a bit about my background. I'm not actually from London. I've been in London for 6 years now. I moved to London when I was 19 years old in the chasing of a better life. I don't come up from a rich family. I know I run a health and wellness clinic in Knightsbridge, but this isn't daddy's money. This is not, there is no money behind this, essentially. I come from one of the poorest cities in the UK, which is Nottingham. There's nothing going on there. Some people probably haven't even heard of it, or if they have, it's probably just through uni raves, etc., etc. And I went through a really hard time as a teenager. I actually ended up in a domestically violent relationship with my drug dealer. I used to smoke weed a lot. I used to party a lot. I ended up going off the rails because of the abuse that I was experiencing at such a young age. I was 17 at the time, living with my boyfriend at the time, who was 25 years old. And looking back at that now, that's absolutely insane. Never mind the fact that I was getting physically abused by this man. Now, as the years went on as a teenager, I saw certain things, even online, on social media, money, a better life, and I was like, I don't want to live this life. I hate it here. I hate my city. My mum, I do not come from money, like I said. I actually come from quite a poor background, as you say. My mum's been bankrupt 3 times. My dad's a builder. He's been a builder all his life, 45 years, if not more. And I've always wanted more for my life. I wanted something better. And that's why tonight, if I'm just speaking to that one person that is hungry, that wants a better life, that doesn't want to stay where they are. I didn't want to stay where I was, guys. So what I do now, if we can go to the next slide, like I said, I run a health and wellness clinic in Knightsbridge. This is my team. I lead a team of about 15 women from all ages, all backgrounds. Unfortunately, the video won't play due to the PDF. But and I can't show you the actual clinic, but we actually have a shop front on a high street. Knightsbridge is actually one of the most luxurious areas in the world. People travel, the rich travel from all over the world just to come to Knightsbridge. We are now currently opening our 2nd location. We just received the keys for our 2nd location in Mayfair last Friday. That deserves a round of applause, which you will see down here. And we've just had our heads of terms accepted at Westfield, White City. Heads of terms is basically your contract for a new space. If we can go to the next slide. A few things that I've experienced in my years of business. Now, Although it seems fancy what I do now, there is still struggles. Has anyone heard of the term new level, new devils? Yeah? Okay, so I would much prefer these devils than the nothingness that was going on in Nottingham. But in 2021, when we were actually finalizing the lease for our first property in Knightsbridge, it almost fell through. Everything almost fell through. We almost didn't get the property, so we almost didn't open. 2022, we opened the clinic, and the partner that we actually opened with, or opened for, who was supposed to bring all the clients, all of her experience, she actually left within the first month. We were left with a clinic with no clients. I don't do treatments. I'm not a beautician. I run the business. We literally started from absolutely nothing. And then as the years goes on, general systems and stuff like that. And in 2025, again, this year, just before we were about to finalize the lease for this new property in Mayfair, everything almost fell through again. And I just take that as a testament. I noticed the pattern of it this time. And when you're about to break through from something, it can almost feel like it's all going to crash down and it's not going to happen. So that's just a little tip. So if anyone out here is going into business or wants to become something of themselves, never ever take hardship as a reason to stop or a reason to give up. It's actually a sign that you're close. So if we can go to the next slide. Vision for 2025. Obviously, we've already received the keys to Mayfair now. We will be opening up in Mayfair a clinic and a private members club across 2 floors. So it will be an overall health and wellness haven. And we are also opening a clinic in Westfield's new luxury wellness village. This is what it's going to look like, the new wellness village. And we have been carefully selected as to be a business in this wellness village, which is the win in itself. We can go to the next slide. My main thing that I want to talk about tonight is how I actually got here. How does someone from Nottingham, a city of absolutely nothing, with no money, no resources, how does someone go from a small girl in Nottingham to being the youngest CEO in Knightsbridge? And I will say is purely leadership. You can listen to social media motivation all you want, but it's only going to get you to a certain place. It will help you expand your mind. But the moment you encounter someone like a mentor, that is God putting someone in front of you that you can tangibly learn from. The only reason why I am here today is because I found a mentor in London and I moved. I actually moved in with her. She helped me a lot. I've been in this community for 6.5 years now. I've been running the business for 4. But for 2 years, all I was doing was driving my mentor around. Why? Because your environment dictates your direction. If you don't like where you are right now, start to have conversations with different people. Put yourself purposely in an environment that's different, and you will change. I was driving my mentor around. I was putting myself in a position where I could be of use. Why did I do that? Because if I become useful, I can be around. That means I can download the character of someone that is successful. I don't have physical resources, so I have to create value in myself that will then bring resources. I'll take what leadership does for you. I'll take gym, for example. Many people know here that I'm a gym girl. And I'll just take my gym experience for an example. A couple of years ago, I was just gymming by myself. I had a personal trainer many years ago, but I was just gymming by myself about 2 years ago. And across the whole year, there was very minimal results. When I got my coach, I have a coach now. When I got my coach, in 1 month, I looked completely different to whatever was happening in that whole year. In 1 month, my whole body composition changed. And that's what a power of a mentor does. That's what a power of having leadership does. So if you are privileged enough to be here tonight and you're hungry, like I said, it might just be one person in this room. Not everyone's hungry for a better life. But if you are, attach yourself to someone here and take leadership. That's all I would say. So thank you for listening tonight. I hope I managed to inspire someone. Thank you.
I close my eyes to see my King in majesty. I close my eyes to see my King in majesty. I close my eyes to see my King in majesty.
Your grace compels my soul
To love and drawing close, and I lift my hands and sing. I surrender everything.
in you. I know I'm found. My God, to
You are bound now until forever. Yeshua, I surrender. Show me what I don't know, more of you. I'm desperate for your presence, longing to be with you. Lead me to a new place, more of you. Through the fire. And through the fire, I'll persevere. I won't submit to anything. Where I go, you've been before. And all my trust is in you, Lord. Through the fire, I'll persevere. I won't submit, to
anything.
where I go. You've been before. My trust is in you, Lord. Through the fire, oh yeah. I'll persevere. I won't submit to anything. Where I go, you've been before. Oh, my trust is in you now.
Until forever,
Yeshua,
I surrender.
show me what I don't know, more of you. I'm desperate for your presence, longing to be with you. Lead me to a new place, more of you. Now until forever, Yeshua, I surrender. Show me what I don't know, more of you. Now I'm desperate for your presence, longing to be with you, yes. lead me to a new place, more of you. Lead me to you forever, Lord. I will pursue. I will pursue. Yes. Oh, you won my heart. Yes, you are. You're all that I want. Oh, lead me to you. Well, yeah. I will pursue, Lord. I will pursue it, 'cause you all have it. You're all that I want, yes. All I want, oh, would you lead me to you, yeah. Oh, yeah. I will pursue, sing out. Hey, hey. Yes, you have won my heart. Yes, you are. You're all that you're all I've ever needed. Well, all I want, Lord, and all I need is you, yeah. Oh, yes. All I need is you, Lord. It's you. All I need is you. All I need is you, Lord. You, all I need is you.
Lovers and Inspirers are in the building tonight. Are we in the building tonight? No, I need to hear the energy. Where is the energy? Let me hear the energy. Lovers and Inspirers, are we in this building tonight? Are we in the building tonight? Are we in the building? If you enjoyed every single segment that's gone on so far, let me hear you make some noise. Let me hear you roar. Let me hear you. Thank you. Thank you. Lovers and Inspirers, are we in this room tonight? No. Are we in the room tonight? I feel like you guys are still cold though. Let's go around, let's talk to our neighbors, speak to your neighbors, find out something interesting, one thing interesting from your neighbor. Go stand up, go and speak to your neighbor. Find out something interesting about your neighbor. Find out their name, what they've done today. Don't be shy. I see a hand sitting down. Find out something new. There are many people in here. Let's connect. Let's connect. "30 more seconds, guys. 30 more seconds. Okay. Thank you. I greet all the leaders that are in here tonight. From our Pastor Michael. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I greet all the leaders that are in here tonight, from our Pastor Michael. Of course, as I'm saying the names, let's be clapping, guys. Let's make some noise. Our Pastor Michael is in here. We've got a Pastor Alex in here. We've got a Pastor Faye in here. We've got a Pastor Tufumi in here. Pastor Zainab. Thank you. I greet all the leaders watching online. Our Assistant Senior Pastor, Pastor Obi. Our Senior Pastor, Pastor Sam. Of course, our Mother of this nation, Pastor Lucy. And our Father, Pastor Toby. Good evening, everyone. My name is, or I am, Pastor James, leader of the Lovers and Inspirers. Thank you. What is the Lovers and Inspirers? L-I. Thank you. What is the Lovers Inspirers? The Lovers Inspirers is a community of budding, thriving people, young people that are vibrant, that want to cause change to their society, to their community. That is Lovers Inspirers. How long have we been operating for? We've been operating for about 8 months now, and we're going strong. We're still going, we're still growing. That is Lovers Inspirers. So tonight I want to speak to a generation of people that are tired of being normal. People that are tired of being normal, fitting into society and fitting into community as if they never came. Living life as if they never came. I want to introduce you to the conversation called freedom. I want to set you on a path to greatness. But how can I do so? Or what are the two key components that you need to be set on this path? Boldness, courage. Turn around to your neighbor and tell them you need boldness. You need courage. What did your neighbor say, sincerely? You know, so we just got to make sure that everyone's saying the same thing. But courage comes from confidence. Confidence comes from conversations. As you constantly keep speaking, as you're constantly speaking to people, that is where your confidence will come from. The courage that you need to become that person that you've been set out to be, it comes from having conversation. And I'm not speaking about the conversation of turning around to your neighbor. I'm speaking about a conversation about the inner you. There's somebody within you that you need to have a conversation with. And what is that thing within you? That thing within you is called your purpose. So tonight I want to introduce you to that conversation. That conversation that's going to allow you to know who you are. That conversation that's going to set you on the path to who you need to be. There are many things that have gone on in your life. There are many things that have gone on today, in your day, and you're still questioning yourself. In fact, throughout your whole life, you've been questioning yourself. Who am I? Who do I need to be in this world? Or who have I been set up to be? Those questions run through our minds. I mean, it ran through my mind. About 8 years ago, before I came into this family, before I found this community, those questions were constantly going through my mind. Who do I need to be? What have I been set out to become? I didn't know what I needed to be. I didn't know who I was meant to be. I was still questioning myself. Just like what Maddie said, or Pastor Maddie said earlier on about her journey, how she was stuck in Nottingham. She was trying to find herself. But when she encountered leadership, what did leadership do? Leadership exposed her to the person that she is today. So if it wasn't for leadership, would a Pastor Maddie be standing here right now? No. 8 years ago, I encountered leadership as well. I'm seeing her face in the room tonight, and we went to the same college. We went to CWC. But that person that you saw in college, that guy, this guy that I'm speaking about, this guy that's standing in front of you today wasn't that same guy in college. If it wasn't for Pastor Alex, the person that was rapping earlier on, it goes by the name of More Bread, or Big Bread, or Daily Bread. If it wasn't for Pastor Alex, I wouldn't be standing here today. Big Bread. I wouldn't be standing here today. I wouldn't be speaking to you the way I'm speaking to you. I wouldn't be so bold. I wouldn't be so courageous. All the decisions that I've made in my life, it led up to this moment. Every single decision that I made before today, it led up to this moment. Me coming into this family, me joining this work. Before I came into this work, I thought I was perfect. But in fact, I was broken. I was searching out for something. I didn't know what I was searching for, but the thing that I was looking for was my purpose. Who was I meant to be? The greater calling within me. I was searching for it. I was looking for it. I was yearning for it, but I didn't know how to locate it. Take me to my first scripture, please.
Joshua 1 from verse 7 in the NIV. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave to you.
Be strong and very courageous. Tell your neighbor again, be strong and very courageous. You're going to need that in life. The strength to keep going. The strength to persevere. Life is going to continue coming at you. Things in life are going to keep coming at you. You're going to be rushing at you. But what do you need? You need strength. You need that strength to persevere. You need that strength to go on. Without that strength, you can't become that person that you've been set out to be. You can't become that person. The strength to persevere. Every rock, every obstacle that you've hit in life, everything that you've hit before today, it led up to this moment. It led up to this moment so you can hear the word that you need to hear about strength, about courage, the things that you need to do, the person that you need to become. You've been searching within yourself. You've been asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? What have I been set out to be? Who have I been set out to be in this world? What are the things that I've been set out to accomplish in this world? Questions like that run through our minds daily. It ran through my mind at the age of 18, at the age of 17, at the age of 16, at the age of 15. In fact, what happened to me at the age of 15, at the age of 16 is that I was pushed out. I grew up in church all my life. I was a pastor. I'm a pastor's son, but I was pushed out. I was pushed out to the streets because I wanted to know who I was. Who am I? I was on a quest to find my identity. I was on a quest to locate who am I meant to be. I couldn't find it, so I was pushed out to the streets. And what did the streets do? It spat me back out. It spat me back out. Meaning that everything that I was searching for, I couldn't find it in the streets. I was searching for hope. I was searching for love. I was searching for leadership. I was searching for guidance. But I couldn't find that in the streets. I couldn't find that in the roads. All I could find in the roads was hardship, difficulty, hardships. Those are the things that the streets, those are the things that our environment exposes us to. Those are the things that our environment exposes us to. Our environment doesn't teach us, in fact, how to persevere. Our environment doesn't teach us how to move forward, how to grow, how to become strong. Our environment doesn't teach us that. Our environment doesn't teach us about how to become courage, how to take on the full mountain, how to take on the full armory, how to put on that suit called courage, how to put on that suit called bravery, how to persevere. Our environment didn't teach us that, or doesn't teach us that. Society just teaches us how to be normal, how to just fit in. But tonight, I'm introducing you to that conversation. The conversation that's always been set out for you to become great in life, for you to become that person of purpose. The thing that you've always been looking for is not outside, it's within you. Your purpose is located within you, but you're constantly on a quest to find this purpose. And the only way for you to find this purpose is by having conversations. The conversation that you're looking for is a conversation with God. So tonight, that is what I'm introducing you to. That conversation with God. That was the first conversation that we was always exposed to. In scriptures, we begin to speak about how in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was what was God. So what happened when the Word is with God, or when scriptures say the Word was with God, it's simply saying, Hans, in the beginning, you was the Word, you was with God. God had you in mind. The creation of Hans was in the thought of God. And then what happened is that God spoke it and said, Hans, let there be a Hans, and there was a creation of a Hans. That is an example of in the beginning was the Word. That is the example. So in the beginning was you and I. You was always a thought. You've always been set apart. You've always been in the thought of God. You've always been in the mind of God. You've always been in the creation of God. But in our journey, what happens is that we're faced with many temptations, many trials, and life pushes us out. Life pushed me out. Life pushed me to the roads, and the roads spat me back out. I was looking for help. I was looking for leadership. I couldn't find that. I was looking for love. I couldn't find that. All I could find in the streets, all I can find in my society, in my environment, was simply hopelessness. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything. All my life, I've been on a quest. All my life, before joining this family, I was on a quest. There are people in here right now that are on a quest to locate who their true identity is, or what their true identity is. But that true identity is located within you. So today, I'm introducing you to that conversation. I'm allowing you to find your true identity. Communities like this, rooms like this, environments like this, families like this, nights like this is what we've all been looking for. Environments like this allows you to know who you were meant to be. Through leadership, anything is possible. Through leadership, whoever you're meant to be is possible. The image that God had of you or has of you is possible. It's there. But your community, your family, your environment is forever going to keep pushing you out. But I'm inviting you to a conversation of greater heights. I'm inviting you to a conversation of greater heights. I'm inviting you to that conversation of leadership. I'm inviting you to that conversation of creation. The thing that you was always meant to be, the thing that you was first created to be. I'm inviting you to that conversation tonight. I'm in fact stretching my hand out. I'm saying there are people in here that you've always been set apart. You've always been set apart. You've been different from your family from the beginning. You're the peculiar one out of your whole family. In fact, no one can understand you. No one understands you. It's like you just live your life. But the reason why you're set apart from your family is because God has always had an image for you. God has always had a plan for you. God has always destined for you to walk into Lovers and Inspirers in the year of 2025. God destined it for you. Your purpose has always been in you. So this room, nights like this, I'm inviting you to that conversation of purpose. I'm inviting you to that conversation. But what do you need to do? You need to believe. You need faith. The faith that your environment, the faith that your family never once showed you. That is what I'm inviting you to. That is what you need to be that person. Take me to my next scripture, please, and my only scripture.
Hebrews 11 from verse 1 in the TPT. Now, faith brings our hopes into reality.
Now, faith brings our hopes into reality. Go on.
And becomes the foundation needed to acquire the things we long for.
Yep.
It is all the evidence required to prove what is still unseen.
Yep. So what is scripture speaking about when it says now faith brings our hopes into reality and becomes the foundation needed to acquire everything that we long for? It's simply saying the person or the image that you long for, that you've been searching out for, what do you need to find that image? Faith. That is what you need. Well, without faith, you can't find that thing. You can't find that image. The foundation is faith. Your bedrock. So what pushed Maddie from Nottingham to London? Faith. Because she was searching out for something. Faith is the foundation needed for you to become that person. What is missing right now is your faith. That is what you're missing. That is what's missing from you to become the person that you need to be. But I'm inviting you to that conversation of faith. I'm taking you into that next level. I'm inviting you to that. The faith needed. The faith needed to persevere. The faith. Give me the definition of now, please.
Now definition. At the present time or moment.
Anything else? Say it once more.
At the present time or moment.
At the present time or moment. It's not talking about tomorrow. It's not talking about yesterday. It's not talking about years before. It's saying now. At this present time. What do you need? Is that faith that you need. That faith is what's going to make you who you need to be. It's not saying wait till tomorrow. It's saying at this present time. Unlock that faith. That faith is right now in you. The person that you need to be is still in you. I'm unlocking it to you. I'm bringing it to you. I'm saying welcome to the world called faith. Welcome to the land called possibility. Welcome. So I want to make a call. And this call simply, you can take this away. This call simply is I'm inviting people that know that they've always been set out to be great in life. They've always been set out to be, they've been different from their family. But what have they been missing? Or what has been holding them back? Your faith. Your faith. Society has pushed you out, or your family, your friends, you're different from all your peers. What do you need? Is that faith. So I just want a few of the leaders. And the leaders that are going to come, they're not perfect. But what allows them to stand in front of you, or what allows them to stand here today, or what allows them to become the people that we say they're leaders, is because they've been led. They were once broken. They were once going through many things in life. But what happened? They found faith. Their faith their faith became present. So if I can get a few of the leaders to join me at the front, Music Nation, if you can help me.
There is no one.
If you know that the words that's been said tonight has touched you, and you've been moved by the words, you've been moved by what's been said tonight, simply all you have to do is just make your way to the front. And the people that are standing in front of you, they're not perfect. They are not perfect. They were once broken. Society once pushed them out as well. They went through all their own things, all their trauma, all their trials, all their all everything in life. But what allows them to stand in front of you today is because they've been led. Leadership has helped them. So I'm making a call for those of you that are searching for something. What are you searching for? Leadership. You're searching to be led. You want to be led. Thank you, my sister. You want to be led. You're still questioning, you're still doubting yourself, you're still going through all manner of things. You're still asking yourself, is he speaking to me? He's speaking to you. I'm inviting you to this conversation. I'm inviting you to this conversation. Everything that you've gone through has led up to this moment. Don't fight it. Embrace it. All you gotta do is make your way to the front. All you gotta do is make your way to the front. Don't fight that feeling that you're feeling right now. Don't push it away. Don't try to push it away. That's what our society wants us to do. Every time that something like this is presented to you, your society wants us to push it away. But I'm saying, don't fight it. Embrace it. Make your way to the front. Just make your way to the front. There are people here that want to speak to, that want to connect with you. The communities in here, they want to help you. All you got to do is just make your way to the front. Whether it's just one person or two people, there are people. There's still somebody that you know the words has impacted you, the words has touched you. You've been moved. You're sat in your seat in front of God. Allow the words to take you. Just make your way to the front. Allow leadership to help you. Allow leadership to help you. The person that you've always been set out to be. That person, your true purpose is located within you. Don't worry about anything that's gone on today. Don't worry about anything that's gone on today. Everything that's gone on today has led up to this moment. Has led you. Your feet has led you to this moment, to this room, to this community. It wasn't a coincidence that you've walked into this room today. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's not. It's not. Everything is led up to today. If it's just one person that the words have touched, one more minute. One more minute. Thank you. One more minute. The word is still flowing. The word is still searching for people. The word is still searching for new leaders. New leaders. The word is still searching for it. It's on a quest right now. The word is still searching for new leaders. The floor is still open. The floor is still open. The floor is still open. The word is searching. The word is on a quest for new leaders. Don't worry about your imperfections. Don't worry about your imperfections. Your imperfections are there to shape you. Leadership is what's going to allow you to become that person that you need to be. The guide. Leadership. Leadership. Connect with the people, leaders. 30 more seconds. The floor is still open. If you know that you've been impacted, if you know that the word has hit you, if you know that everything that's gone on today has impacted you, has touched you, you can still make your way to the front. The floor is still open. There are leaders in here that want to give you the help that you need. Connect with them, leaders. Connect with them. Let's connect with them, leaders. 15 more seconds, leaders. 10 more seconds, leaders. Let's make sure that we're getting their numbers. Make sure we're connecting with these people. Thank you, leaders. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lovers and inspirers are in the room tonight. No, lovers and inspirers, are we in the room tonight? I can't hear you. Let's stand on our feet. Let's make a rowdy noise. If you know that you've been impacted, if you know that the word has hit you, are we in the room tonight? Thank you, lovers and inspirers. Of course, I am Pastor James, leader of the Lovers and Inspirers. As mentioned earlier, next week we'll be gathering again. If I can get the QR code on the screen, that would be awesome. Of course, next week, the 17th, we will be gathering. If not the 16th, we will be gathering. The 16th, we will be gathering again as a bigger church, as a bigger family. If I can get the QR code. We'll be gathering as a family. Thank you. This is the QR code so you can register, guys. Let's just scan, make sure we're registering. We're preparing ahead of next week.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So just make sure you scan the code for next week, Sunday, where we're all going to gather and meet together. Thank you very much. Okay. Just let me know if you've scanned the barcode to register. Yeah, I trust you. I know you have, Pastor Precious. I can see Amina's registering as well. While you're registering as well, we do have a community group chat on WhatsApp. If you do want to join and stay updated with all our events, from the beauty summit that's coming up to anything, you name it, please speak to anyone in front of you or anyone behind you, and they will definitely add you into the group chat. Thank you all. And service is now over, so feel free to stay, have some food at the back,